Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mott's Cage Radio. Going to take it out to another fighter who will be, I guess, making his debut at 559 Fights. He fights on October 27th, comes in with a pretty impressive record of 7-2. Please welcome to the show, my man, Brandon Hester. Brandon, welcome to the show, my man. How are you?
Thank you. Very good. How you doing, man?
I'm doing damn good, my man. First off, let's talk about where you train at.
Right now, I've actually just did a little gym change. I relocated over to the San Mateo area, so now I'm with Eugene Jackson and the Undisputed Gladiators.
Okay,
we do a lot of cross training. We go to a couple different gyms all around the peninsula and work out at kickboxing gyms, Leo, Sario, Jiu-Jitsu, and Mountain View, and Undisputed Boxing Gym, Gladiators Boxing Gym.
Okay, so take me through your style. Are you a stand-up guy? Are you a ground fighter, jiu-jitsu guy? What's your style, my man?
I'm a wrestler. I came into the sport a couple years ago and just picked it up naturally from all my high school wrestling days. And I won my first few fights just basically taking people down and beating them up on the ground.
Nice. Nice. Now, I always believed that wrestling is the number one skill that you would have if you were building a fighter in a video game. Obviously, that's what you'd want the background. Would you agree that wrestling is the strongest discipline as far as MMA goes?
I think it has a lot to do with it. Any good fighter is going to have good takedown defense and good takedowns, period. If somebody's a world-class boxer, but they can't get off their back on the ground, then they're going to have problems. So
yeah.
I've just been, after my last fight, and I had a little rough loss because the guy knew I was a wrestler, and he just trained for wrestling defense, and I came in there with the same game plan and ended up losing that fight. So now I've just been doing everything I can to be as well-rounded of a fighter as I can be. You know, working on my boxing, my jiu-jitsu, my kickboxing, everything.
All right, my man. What do you walk around at, and what will this fight be taking place at?
This fight was going to be at 205. I'm walking around right around 215, so it's a little cut, but nothing too crazy.
Okay, fantastic. Now, obviously, you're making it into the cage here, October 27th. What do you know about your opponent?
I really don't know a whole lot. I saw one video on him. It looks like he throws a lot of kicks. He's a karate guy, from what I understand. I never know until I step in there with somebody. Somebody's going to have hidden talents that they never brought out with anybody else. So, you know, I just try to prepare for everything and just stick with my game plan and hopefully beat them up.
Now, how many hours a day do you dedicate to training? Because I think you're in the construction business. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm an electrician. I'm actually working here at the 49er Stadium right now.
Boo! I'm wearing my Raiders hat right now. Can't be talking that. Can't be using that kind of language on the show, my man.
Yeah. But you know, I put in 8 hours a day here, and from here I go straight to the gym and work out from about 4 o'clock to sometimes 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. At least 4 to 5 times a week. Wow.
All right. So you've got 9 amateur fights. How many more amateur fights before you turn pro, or is that not something you're interested in doing at all?
I'm waiting to turn pro until I feel like I'm fully, 100% confident in my abilities, and I still have a lot to learn. I'm pretty young in the game. I've only been doing it for a little bit over 2 years, so I still have a lot of things I want to work on before I make that turn to go pro. Because I don't want to sit there and be stagnant. And once I turn and just try to get fights, once I turn pro, I want to just shoot off and just keep on excelling. So.
All right, fantastic. Now, you got you got a match coming up here in a couple of weeks. Pretty excited about that. It's the NorCal Finals. Anybody you want to shout out before I let you go today, my man?
Yeah, I want to do a shout out to my trainer and my training partners, Eugene Jackson and his sons, Nico and Casey. Also, Tribal Mixed Martial Arts, where I first started everything out, and Steve Christian Smith. You know, all these guys have helped me get to where I'm at today, and they keep on pushing me to get to the best fighter I could be.
All right. I will see you on the scales October 27th. We wish you the best of luck, my man. I will see you then. Thanks again.
All right. Thank you, bro.